Hey everybody, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people. An absolute pleasure to have you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies with us today. I just want to start off first of all, my heart is absolutely going out to the families of the three children that died in, I believe it was London in the UK. They were with a group of friends playing on the ice, heavy early snows in the UK, as I believe they've also had across the US. A group of children fell through. 4 of them were rescued. 1 is in, I believe, in a very serious condition. And 3 didn't make it. So absolute chills up and down my body in regards to that. So just heart and love. Oh boy, to those families. Also want to acknowledge there was police were called to a property in Queensland, what we call a property, a station. In the US they would call a ranch, just a very large rural acreage, hectareage, mileage, and 2 officers were shot at that particular scene. Very unusual for Australia. The whole country is in mourning in regards to this. So again, 6 people died in that particular incident. 3 of them were the perpetrators and 3 of them were 2 police officers and an innocent bystander. So oh boy, yeah, just sending so much love out into the world. Positivity, light. All we can do is lead by example. Okay, right. That being said, and please join me in prayer for those particular families, or if prayer is not your thing, just sending out the light and the acknowledgement. Okay, what I'm going to do is this morning is have a look at a couple of questions that I've been answered via email in regards to Ukraine and Russia. So first of all, will the Ukrainian children be released? Now, we forgot completely about these. I haven't looked into it. I believe what happened was that during the initial invasion, very much like the stolen generation of Australia, the stolen generation of Canada, the children were, and what happened in the southern borders of the US is that the children were separated from their parents in these particular territories that were invaded. I don't know what happened to the parents, but the children were sent off to be fostered in Russia. So I will have a look. I'm really getting a draw to that. It'll be very similar to the US in that a lot of these children will simply not be found. But let's have a look. The children that were taken from their families in Ukraine and sent into Russia. What will happen to these children? Just an overall. The energies in this reading are so hard, starting with the children in the UK and the police officers in Queensland, but I'm also really feeling that very much like the Australian stolen generation, prickling through my scalp is that these children were sent off to be Russianized, and similar with the US with the children at the border, and I don't know. Okay, thank you. They're telling me that through DNA testing, as time goes on through DNA testing, these children, when they get older, will find their families, is what I'm being told. DNA testing. And it goes with, yeah, new start, have hope and faith, and that things will be revealed But yeah, I'm being told through DNA testing that these children will find their ways back to their families, but it won't be for a while yet, and that's what I'm getting for in the US as well. But I'm not looking at the US, thank you guys. I'm looking at Ukraine. Tell me about these children in Ukraine. Thank you. Six of Swords. It is about the journey. This is about, okay, thank you. I'm being told that these are the children with their bags packed being shipped off into Russia. Six of Swords. Using my Light Seers Tarot here. Circles of support. Right. Thank you. They're telling me, yeah, through circles of support they will be found. Thank you. Because I'm drawn to these stars of follow the stars, follow the and we all come from stardust. That's where our DNA originates, is in stardust. So yep, okay, thank you. They're just the boys like to have a chatter through me, and sometimes it takes me a while to interpret what they're actually saying, but this is telling me to support one another and don't give up hope. Follow the stars. At the base we have the patriarchal, the emperor. This is Putin. This is the patriarchal energy of Russia. This is not the matriarch energy. This is not Mother Russia. This is the Mother Russia is actually quite different from this emperor energy. These emperor figures, and they may be female or male, that are in the Kremlin controlling, in the military controlling, are not the essence of Mother Russia. Okay, thank you. Oh boy, they're putting the message out there today, these guys. Meister and Narin, if you haven't met them. But the base is this emperor energy, holding the king in chess. This was all part of the larger game to them. Okay. Judgment in the past. Oh, I'm just really... What slipped in there? The boys put an image in there for me, and I'm just trying to recall it. They often go in and out, but this, when it comes to judgment, the spiritual essence, it's not about being judged, it's about a collective awakening. It's about an awakening of what has happened. But the spirituality, don't give up. It's in the past, but it's about connecting yourself to source, and it's all about this circles of support and hope. Okay, crowning the reading. Two of Pentacles. Juggling. DNA. Health. It will... Walking the tightrope. No, that's not it. It is about... They are just downloading big time, and I'm trying to put it into some sort of order, but this is telling me that in time, with the DNA, they will be tracked. But it's not going to happen instantly. It's going to be a juggle. Immediate future, Six of Wands. There will be success stories. There will be reuniting. There will be this passion, sort of wand of passion. The spotlight will be shone on this. Okay, thank you. The spotlight will be shone on this, and the world will come together. And what are you telling me, boys? That the world will, the spotlight's been shone, and there will be hands of help from throughout the world to try and solve this. Thank you. Externally, the Knight of Wands. The messaging is getting out there, the passion, the planning. Beat the drum, basically. Thank you. Beat the drum externally in regards to this. Internally, the Ace of Cups. There will be reunions. There will be reunions. There will be an overflowing of love. There will be new relationships brought back together. A new start to relationships internally. Hopes and fears. Page of Swords. The scientific community. There will be a lot of, okay, oh man, guys, slow down a bit on me, please. The scientific community will come together. The light bulb moments, the books, the research is the hopes and fears, the outcome. Three of Wands, a plan coming to fruition. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Communication, the Ace of a new beginning of wisdom and intellect and truth coming forward. Thank you. The Knight of Swords. So we've got quite a few swords in this outcome. A very quick energy of making it happen, a harsh truth coming forward. There will be some disappointment, some will not. Okay, disappointment, but there will be some disappointment, but there will also be some absolute extreme glory. Okay, what do we have here? We have this devil energy, giving and receiving help, but the inspiration. Okay. In the bonds of this devil energy, there will be some disappointment, but there will be some joy as help is given and received in regards to the DNA. This is health, and we have the Queen of Wands, who is compassionate, confident in her own skin. She knows who she is. She's bringing forward this very powerful message of inspiration. Illusion and choices will be made. Structures will be broken down, and we have strength here. Strength, forward movement very quickly. Okay, at the base we have the Magician, manifesting possibilities. Again, we have another pentacle of holding on, holding the cards close to your chest, being restrictive, not restrictive, being holding on. Star of Hope, the World. The Knight of Wands, the Wheel. Okay, I am so fuzzy brained over all this. I'm just getting so many downloads from the guys. What I am being told very strongly is that in they will be found, a lot of them will be found through DNA testing going into the future, but there will be some that won't be. So I'm just putting it out there that if the opportunity arises through, I'm just trying to think, things like ancestry.com.au is the Australian one for the DNA, but there'll be others in other countries. But yes, a lot of them will be found. Don't give up hope. It may not be for a while yet, but it is going to come down to the DNA testing. Okay. Okay. I don't know where else I can go with that. The boys were very clear. They were just powering it through me that don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. There will be support each other. There will be reuniting, but also be aware that some will never be found. Okay, that was pretty intense. Thanks, guys. If you've got any questions, please either put them in below or send them to meistertarot@gmail.com. But thank you, guys. I'm just going to have to take a breather for a moment after that one. Thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Bye bye.